Hello, and hi. Welcome back. Welcome back. My name is Tati, or as you know me here on YouTube, Princess Pixel Stream, and we are back with another walkthrough. This time, a walkthrough that specifically is going to pertain to the new event that I'm so excited about in Palia, the Spring Bundles event that is hosted entirely by Hassian, who I'm fortunate to romance in the game. We are here at the plushie plot, and we will come back to this plot because I have a lot I want to show you in the game. But for right now, the very first thing I want to do is take you guys to the bundle board, show you what all is a part of this event, and help you get started on where and how to complete some of these bundles. Me, myself, I'm always in a rush to complete them the fastest possible way. I know a lot of my viewers on Twitch feel the exact same way. They want to get in and finish the bundles and get their rewards and get out. And the rewards are very exciting. It overlaps with a beautiful new path of the Toadstool that is the new lunar path system that was recently introduced here in Palia. And of course, when you complete these bundles, look how beautiful a job they did. Decorating for spring. I love the flowers. They did an absolutely amazing job. But we're going to get down here and check out the bundles together. I'm going to give you tips and tricks on how to complete them quickly, let you know how I completed them quickly, and we'll walk through what to do and where. And a lot of these items that they're asking us to farm for the bundles also have a bonus chance of dropping plushies, which is fun. And I'm going to show you what those plushies look like. We're just going to dive into the whole thing. Let's jump right in. So the first bundle, and look at how beautiful the screen is. I love the whole background screen for these bundles. The green, the gorgeous flowers. They really have done a great job in making us feel like spring has sprung. And the weather that I've had, the brutal winter that I've been through, this is just refreshing, and it feels like hope and new energy. So I really love the job they've done in the game. It's absolutely stunning. The first bundle of the 4 is the Hunter's Bounty. We are requiring for this 3 spotted chaapa tails. I had them in my stockpile. I stockpile and save a lot of resources that I know I might need later, so I was able to just kind of toss this in. Same thing with the muujin meat. And with the Waveback Ogupu scale, I actually have one of those laying around. So I completed this bundle almost immediately. But if you don't have these stockpiles, let me tell you how you get these things. So the spotted chappas are the dark brown and black chappas that you will find in Kilima, although not as commonly as you'll find the lighter chappas, the non-spotted chappas, the traditional chappa that we're used to seeing in Kilima. I think the best, in my opinion, place to farm these is to go into Bahari Bay, where you can farm them and muujin at the same time. You can also find muujin in the Elderwood, but you cannot find these spotted chappas in the Elderwood. So I think the best way to knock this out and to be very organized about your approach is to head over to the stable board in Kilima, travel to Bahari Bay, find your chappas and your muujins, run about there and find them. Leafhopper Hills is probably the best place to start with the chappas, and then just outside of where we bug catch, where we look for RTBs and mantises, that little kind of canyon there in Leafhopper, we start there for the chaapa tails, and then we come out into that wooded area directly outside where we're seeing all the pine trees in that field. That is where I would start to pursue the muujins. You need 20 muujin meat, and I feel like maybe 1 in every 2 to 3 muujin these will drop. So you'll be out there hunting a while. You only need 3 spotted chaapa tails, and again, I think they're just a little bit harder to get. Every 3 or 4, kills or takedowns to 1 tail. But as you're passively farming these guys, you also have this chance of grabbing these eggs. These eggs the red eggs come not only from hunting, and they're very rare from hunting. I haven't gotten one from hunting yet. But they also come from foraging. So as you're getting your Dari clothes, as you're farming your flowers, as you're farming your sweet leaf, you have a chance to pick these up as well. So go out and grind these in Bahari, passively see how many of these you're fortunate enough to get. Don't ignore your forage, because they come from forage as well, but that is how you complete spotted chaapa tail, muujin meat, and that is how you get the red eggs. 4 Waveback Ogupu scales, they are very rare. You're going to have to get yourself out to the elderwood, preferably in the deep woods, and farm the waveback agupus. The waveback agupus are the gorgeous black and blue and gray agupu. Not only are they harder to find, they don't come around often. They're also very fast, and you'll have to probably take down 15 to 20 of them to procure this scale. So happy hunting and good luck, and I'm going to show you where those are on the map. Whoops. If you want to start farming chappas and you're insistent upon staying in Kilima, you're going to want to be right around here in Chapaa Crossing. That's number one. So if you insist on staying in Kilima to farm the chappas, you're going to be farming the darker of the two. And this is a sweet spot in which you're going to want to pursue them. Okay? We'll go into Bahari in a minute, and I'll show you the areas for the muujin and the spotted chaapa tails if you choose to do what I did and go there. Now, when I went, I was leading a party of my friends and Twitch viewers because I was trying to help them farm. As I stated, I had everything stockpiled and in the bank. But I figured, why not get some people together, go out in a hunting party together so we have more takedowns, more loot, more opportunities to get the bundles done quickly for my friends. And, of course, all these guys have a plushie chance. The chappas will drop plushies. So in this event, you have an opportunity to earn chaapa plushies. You have an opportunity to passively farm muujin plushies will drop. There's a duskwing butterfly that's required for this event. You have a chance to get a duskwing butterfly, and you have a chance when you're out farming the bees to get these two beautiful new adorable bee plushies that have been added to the game. So there's an opportunity to get 5 or 6 plushies just while completing these event bundles. So now we're in Bahari. Let me show you. We're going to do it step by step. I love to walk people through. So when you get here to the stables there in Proudhorn Pass, you're going to want to take this travel board to Pulsewater Plains. This little cavern right here where we farm RTBs and fairy mantises. You want to come in here. If you're going to do the Bahari farm, and that is what I recommend you do, muujin and the spotted chappas are right here in the same place, in the same area. It's one and done. You're going to travel from Proudhorn Pass down to Pulsewater Plains. Look for the darker spotted tail chappas in this area. When you come out of this area on either side, and you're in these fields where you see where the pine trees are, here and here, the very dense foresty areas are where you're going to find the muujin. So this is why I recommend Bahari Bay. You'll have great luck in here for muujin. Everywhere there's these tree-lined fields. And then your sweet spot for chappas is going to be in this little encircled area where we commonly see a lot of people coming to plushie farm, where people set up the lures and bug hunts for plushie drops. So this is chappas in here, muujin's out here. So that is where you're going to complete those. And I hope that was very helpful with respect to that first hunting bundle. We're going to get back and look at the board again, and we're going to discuss where you get the drops for the other 3 bundles, and then I will do a separate video so that this one's not too long, that addresses the path of the tadpole if you guys are interested in the or toadstool, sorry, if you're interested in the frogwort stuff and that new tadpole path event. Brain is drawing a blank this morning. It's been a very slow morning, and I've been meaning to do this content before it sits too long and people have all done it. Wanted to walk through because anybody that hasn't done it by now may or may not be stuck. So I just wanted to do a helpful video that would aid the community in completing these bundles, because these stick around about a month or so, but they don't stick around forever. It doesn't feel like long. And I've missed out on the midsummer stuff because I was slow to act, and I don't want that for anybody else that wants to get these rewards. Radiant Sunfish. Kilima River's using worms, and I'll show you where to get those. I got one very quickly. Not hard. If you have worms and you go hit that spot in the morning and day, early AM, between 5 and noon, you will catch one of these. Very easy, and I'll show you where I got it. And actually, the place where you catch the radiant sunfish is the same exact place that you catch the stickleback. I caught these both in the same area within 50 casts. So you need 5 stickleback of regular quality, and you need a radiant sunfish. And the radiant sunfish is a little rarer, but I tell you, within 20 minutes, you should be able to catch these. If you have your worms equipped and you don't forget to equip the regular worms, you go to the area that I tell you to, and you consistently just back-to-back cast and just thug it out, you will get these fish very quickly. Now, the enchanted pupfish for this fish's bounty bundle, not so much. I'll show you the area that you can go to. You will need glowworms. You can catch these guys any time of day. So my strategy was wake up in the morning every morning until it's complete. I got it in the first try. I went out and I got these fish. I'll show you where I went on the map. It's over here between Mirror Fields and the Dias Farm. You come right up from the board where Mirror Fields and the Leafhopper Hills where this meets. This little dark area on the map right here. Come here with regular worms and fish. Back-to-back casts. Stay focused. Have a cleared out inventory. Maybe drink your fisherman's brew so your reticule is a little bit bigger and it makes it a little bit easier to get these catches. Make sure you're repaired and ready to go, have the bag space, and just hit this area really hard. And within 20 minutes, I guarantee you'll have all these fish. Now for the enchanted pupfish, this is a different animal altogether. Not only do you need 5 of these guys, but you need star quality. Whenever you have to get a starred item, be prepared to grind. And I'm telling you now, I am a whiz at completing these. I usually complete these very quickly, and I have had no luck so far, but I'll tell you where you catch them. I've been getting a lot of regulars and selling them for a good profit, but no star quality. So you're going to get your glowworms. After you've done your get up in the AM and do this grind here for the sticklebacks and the radiant sunfish. Once you have completed that, because that's time sensitive, you can only do that until about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then your chance to catch those goes away because they're morning and day fish. Grab your glowworms, head down here to the Fisherman's Lagoon where Einar is, walk the southern path over here to where the Remembrance Beach is. You'll see a beautiful pier south of the field where we had our snowman during the winter event, the community event. Come down just south of this field, fish off this pier. You'll see a gorgeous boat slip kind of fishing pier that's not really commonly in use. Walk out here with your glowworms any time of day or night. Cast. You will have to fight and wrangle. You'll catch a lot of alligator gar. You'll catch a lot of beluga sturgeon. Big fish whose silhouettes look like swordfish. Every time you catch one of those, you'll know, every time you hook one of them and go to reel them in, you'll immediately know that's not an enchanted pupfish. Enchanted pupfish are little guys. They're extremely small. They're extremely fast. And Fisherman's Brewhouse with them, I find that the larger the reticule is, if you have lure and a Fisherman's Brew, it doesn't make them proc more often, but it definitely makes them a little bit easier to catch. So go to that area. Make sure you have your glowworms. You can do it any time of day. There really is not, from my experience, one time a day over another where you catch them any better. But catching star quality is going to take you some time, and that is how you're going to complete the Fisherman's Bounty. And then all of these eggs that you're seeing, you will just have to passively, organically earn as you're pursuing these other items in the bundle. So whichever bundle the eggs appear in, just know that you get them by doing what you have to do to obtain the other items in the same bundle. So these are going to come from fishing, and they're beautifully designed eggs. Hunter's Bounty is the only exception. Not only do you get red eggs from hunting, but you also get them from foraging. So get your Dari clothes. When you're in Bahari farming these, make sure you don't pass by your sweet leaf. Your on the ground forageables, anything you collect with your hand, also has a chance of earning you the eggs. And in fact, the 3 red eggs I've gotten to date, I've only gotten from foraging in Bahari. I have not yet gotten one egg from hunting. A friend of mine that I went out in a hunting party with says she's getting them about 1 in every 12 or so animals that she takes down. She gets an egg. But I've not yet had one drop from me, sadly, from hunting alone. So just know that if you're not having any luck hunting, do not ignore your forageables on the ground, because the forageables also give you that drop chance on those red eggs. The blue ones come exclusively and just entirely from fishing. You can't get them any other way. Yellow eggs come with bug catching. If you watch on Twitch, and I welcome you to my Twitch community, I'll let you know where you can find me on Twitch at the end of this video, but Twitch is great about doing drops for Palia. Twitch offered us a lure in this drop event, and it's still going on. You can still come over and view and get them. Connect your Palia account to your Twitch account and earn your drops. They have a lure, a beautiful lure that acts the same way as the honey lure, but it only attracts bees. I'll show it to you in my inventory. You place just one of those, have your bug bombs, be diligent, be ready to go. Put your smoke candle on because the bugs do spook. And you will catch all 20 of your Bahari bees, and you'll get all 6 of your rare Golden Glory bees, which also drop silk thread, and you'll get them in no time. One lure is enough. If you come repaired, smoke candled, with a good supply of bug bombs, a cleared out inventory so that you don't have any unforeseen things happen, it'll be unproblematic. You'll be in and you'll be out. One lure. The lure does not last the full 3 minutes that a honey lure lasts. The bee lure lasts about maybe half that time, but that's all you need. Throw the bombs. Don't even collect the bugs. Down the bees as you see them. They attract bees and only bees. It's 100% drop chance on bees, and you'll be done with this in no time. They don't have to be starred. I tried so hard to find a starred Golden Glory bee because I wanted the pet so bad. I struck out. I was not able to do it. I'm going to continue to try, and we're going to have hunting parties for people that want either of these bees in starred quality, pet quality. But I was not able to obtain a star quality Golden Glory bee, but we did get everything that we needed for this bundle in the way of bees with just one of those lures. So come over to Twitch. The Twitch drops are amazing. My community would love to have you. And I give away plushies and mystery outfit boxes, and we do all types of fun things. And I give away plushies in absolutely every stream. Mystery outfit boxes and a huge amount of plushies, a stockpile of them we give away once a month in a special giveaway. So do not miss out on what my channel has to offer. We'd love to have you. And we do bug catching parties, cooking parties, and a lot of really fun things. That said, on to the Duskwing Butterfly. Duskwing Butterfly, we need them starred, and we need 10 star quality Duskwing butterflies, which is very hard to get. I right now, after a lot of grinding, have only gotten 2 of them, and we need 10. I'll show you where to get those. You're gonna again want to smoke candle up so that you don't spook your bugs. You're gonna want to have honey lures to catch these guys. They're not gonna proc organically, and you're gonna want to come to Maji's Hollow here, just right of your farm. You're gonna want to drop your honey lures here between these 2 trees here on the easternmost side, the rightmost side of Maji's Hollow, or down here at the southernmost side where you see this dense note of trees here. Watch and wait, and if you see a Duskwing Butterfly pop up, as long as there's not somebody inconsiderate nearby that's going to jump in and try to tag your bugs, leave it up and let the lure work on it, and hunt everything but the Duskwing Butterflies, bomb everything else, and let that marinate, and you might be able to milkshake a few more before you can catch them. But again, people are very inconsiderate in the game when it comes to somebody else's resources, somebody else's honey lure, and they will run through your bug hunt uncandled, spook your bugs, run your bugs off, scare your milkshakes off, steal your milkshakes. So you have to be very mindful of what server you're on and how people behave, because the entitlement and the disrespect that is shown in Palia is getting immense. But these are the areas that you want to go into to try to catch your Duskwing Butterflies. It's very competitive. Expect people not to respect your lures or your space right now while this event is going on. But if you get on your server at a time in the region that you live in where you know the server is not dense with people, me, it's late night or early in the morning, I'll get on when people aren't saturating the server yet, and I've been able to successfully uninterruptedly try to farm these star quality bugs. The eggs come very quickly. These gorgeous yellow eggs are the easiest of the 4 eggs to obtain. They drop, in my opinion, every 10 to 11 catches, takedowns, whatever you want to call them, you get an egg. So very easy. After you've caught about 250 bugs, you'll have all your eggs, and I have them in surplus. I'm actually eating them now for the 15 focus per. That is how lucrative these eggs are. I've maybe had 70, 80 of them since the start of the event, so very easy to get. Just focus on the other items in the bundle and the eggs will come. You can't expedite them. They'll come when they come, and even once you fulfilled your bundles, there's still people telling me that they need to go out in parties and things just to get the eggs. And if you, again, come over to my Twitch, we organize bug catching parties, hunting parties, cooking parties, all types of parties. And you can join a party and get your eggs a little bit faster if eggs are the last thing that you're working on, waiting on. That is how you get those bugs for the bug catcher's bounty. And I want to note, every single bug in that pack that you're supposed to catch for that bundle has a pet drop chance. And at the end of this video, I will show you what these pets look like in pet form. You have a chance of getting a star quality. You can display it and keep it as a pet. And they all have plushies that they can drop, and the plushies are adorable, so I'll show you those. But you have a plushie drop chance just organically going out and farming these guys. The last bundle I want to show you guys is the Miner's Bounty. We have whitestone slabs that you can either farm organically in the Elderwood, anywhere in the Elderwood. You can find the stone, bring them back, put them in your smelter, and you can turn them into whitestone slabs. If you don't feel like doing that work while you're trying to grind all these other bundles, too much of your time is being taken up pursuing fish and bugs and everything else, and you just want an easy way out, you can go to Seafood's Hut, and 20 of these at about 70 per will run you about 1,400 gold. If you feel like spending 1,400 gold, you can just buy them outright. Same thing with the iron bars. They're about 260 per, so 10 of them are going to run you about 2,600 gold. Or you can go into Bahari while you're hunting the muujin and searching for the bees and everything else that you're doing there, and you can farm the nodes and get the ore. Earn those green eggs while you're tapping those ore nodes, because 2 for 1, knock them all out at the same time. Get the ore. Every 5 ore is going to create 1 bar, so you'll need about 50 ore. Go put in that work. Or you can spend the 2,600 gold at Seafoods, and you can buy your way out of these too, which is good news. You can actually buy them. If you have them stockpiled at home, incidentally, you can just put them in there out of your storage. Onyx, I feel, has the best chance, just my personal experience. It hasn't been confirmed, but I feel like it drops most often off of iron nodes in Bahari. So go farm your iron, and you should have the best chance of getting one of these passively. You only need 1. It doesn't have to be starred quality. This should be easy enough for most folks, especially if you're mining nodes, to grind for these eggs. You might as well grind in Bahari and run through the Palpa mines 2 or 3 times a day, hug the cliffs. Don't miss a node. Rocks can drop this. And the iron nodes have a chance to drop in the onyx as well, so just don't miss a vein. Run through there and hug the cliffs. Tap every vein that you encounter, and you should be able to get an onyx in fairly short order. Also, because it's just 1 item, and most people in the game have put their hands on it, if you have a friend community, use the friend request menu to get through this item. A beautiful friend, Glitch Games, who you should also check out on Twitch, was kind enough to gift me my onyx. But I've come across hundreds of these in my time playing Palia. They're not hard to get, and from my personal experience, they drop most often off of iron nodes in Bahari Bay. Again, green eggs are passive. You get them when you're farming that other stuff, so go out there and focus on how to get these, and these will come. So that is it. That is all. That's how you complete all of those bounty bundles for Hassian's spring events. They also, it's worth mentioning, you get relationship points with Hassian for this. So if you're romancing him or trying to befriend him, he can be very cold, very aloof, very standoffish. He's hard to grind friendship with. Some people don't go out of their way for that reason. This will passively help you earn that friendship and maybe make him a little bit more friendly, a little bit more easier to interact with and manage your relationship with. This will give you a little boost. For every single bundle, you also get 25 Kilima coins, which can be used in the Kilima catalog to redeem for some really fun stuff. I've been using them for the Naga plushies to put on my plushie plot that I then turn around and give away in my streams to my wonderful Palian community on Twitch. So if you want to win plushies, pop on over and join a stream, because I use my Kilima coins for you. But you get 25 per bundle, so that's a whopping 100 Kilima coins that can be used in that catalog in the mayor's office, in the town hall, to redeem out for some wonderful prizes. So that's nice. Also, a whopping 10,000 lunar XP, which can be used on the tadpole path that I'll cover in my very next video here in a moment. So across these 4, and then when you add in these 2 dailies, they give you the cosmetic coupon tickets and the additional 10K from doing these. That is a whopping 50,000 Lunar Path XP, and that will give you a great jump start on that Toadstool Lunar Path. And I bought premium, Join me in my next video. We'll review all the rewards that come through the Path of the Toadstool, but I don't want this video to have to be any longer than absolutely necessary just to deliver the information about the bundles, because this event is already well underway and I did not want to get this video up too late to where it didn't benefit anyone. We're going to head back to the plot where we're going to end the video. I just want to show you what the Bahari bee, Duskwing butterfly, and Golden Glory bee pets look like if you manage to get them in starred quality and you have them in excess of what you need to satisfy the bundles, what gorgeous pets they make. And I want to show you what their plushies look like, because you do have a plushie drop chance. You have a chance to earn not only the Golden Glory bee and Bahari bee plushies during this event, but you also have an opportunity to earn the spotted chaapa, because you're going to be hunting those. They're the spotted chaapa plushies. That drop chance is included. You see how cute they are? The dark ones. This is what the NPC looks like that you're going to hunt. These darker ones are the ones that are going to drop those tails. And that's the plushie that you have a drop chance on. Depending upon what type of muujin you go out and hunt, you have a chance of getting muujin plushies from this event, just by organically, just passively farming these guys. You have a Duskwing plushie drop chance for the gorgeous Duskwing butterfly. And of course, you also have the 2 bees, which I can't keep them in my plushie inventory. This is a plushie plot that I keep from my community. This is what I visit at the end of my Twitch streams. And I let people come and pick plushies, and we do a big giveaway. We even go back here and play some games. I have a little food store set up here, what looks like an open market fair, an outdoor market. And so sometimes we'll do cooking parties here, but we'll come play games, win plushies, do cooking parties in this little outdoor stall that I made out of builder's crates. It's my first build out of builder's crates. I rather like it. And we just have a great time. So consider joining my Twitch community. But the bees are not on this plot. I had them, and my community, of course, picked them first. That's the new hot plushie, and everybody wanted some. So the only place I have them is on my person right now. And, of course, in my house where I have my plushies on display. So let's go look. So again, this is what the Duskwing butterfly looks like, the plushie. And that's the pet. So they want 10 of these for the bundle. They want 10 star quality Duskwing butterflies. If you don't care to see the plushies and all the information on the bundles is what you came for, then please consider looking down in my comment section in the description of this video and finding my Twitch channel so that you can join the community and give me a follow so that you can participate in the giveaways and not miss out on the information that I pass along in the streams or the fun that we have together. Trying to find my bees. Where are my bees? I think they're down here. They're not. Where did I put my little bee buddies? Oh, here we are. There is the Bahari bee. My pet wants to have his butt in the way. You see the Bahari bee pet? A gorgeous pet. I do not yet have a Golden Glory bee in star quality, so I'm not able to show you that pet, but she is absolutely stunning. And speaking of her, here's the plushie. She's the gold on gold here, the metallic gold with the gorgeous red eyes. And then there is our Bahari bee, the yellow, black, and purple. Those are the 2 new plushies that were just introduced to the game, along with Frogbert, but he's a Toadstool Path thing, so we'll cover him then. But all 3 of those plushies I am giving away. I can't keep them in stock, but we're farming them constantly and giving them away. The Frogberts are Lunar Paths, so those have to be traded, but I'm out here making trades, and sometimes even 7-to-1 trades just to get 1 plushie from our community that you guys are seeking. But look at these pets, look at these plushies, absolutely gorgeous, and you have a chance to passively farm these guys just by farming the other stuff in these bundles. And where is the Ogupu? Because I wanted to show you that you have a wave back Ogupu chance as well. These are the wave back Ogupus you need to hunt for the wave back scale. You see how beautiful he is? And while you're out hunting them, you have a very small chance of catching him before you call it quits and have obtained your Ogupu scale. So a lot of plushie drop chances just organic. This is my mini elderwood, by the way, guys. I wanted a little mini elderwood on my home flat because I'm obsessed with elderwood decor. But we do cooking parties, we do hunting parties, we go out and fish together, just to complete the weeklies for fishing in a group. We have decor streams where we get together and I help you guys. We walk through how to build and glitch and decorate. It is always a very fun time. And I encourage you to come join me on Twitch or on Kick or on Trovo or on Nemo TV, whichever your streaming platform is of choice to watch gaming content. Give me a follow. So if you have liked this video, there are 3 things that it would be very nice if you would do. Get down and like the video to let people that are passing the thumbnail by know that it's content that they might want to check out and that you enjoyed it. Get down in the comment section and let me know that you enjoyed the video. Let me know if there was something that I left out that you are disappointed I didn't cover. Let me know that this video was helpful to you. And the 3rd thing after you like, comment, and subscribe for more content, go over to any of the platforms that I list down in my description where I stream this content in real time that might be of interest to you, and follow me on those so that server will let you know and send you a little push notification when I'm on, so that you don't miss my content, you don't miss my giveaways, and so that I can talk to you and get to know who it is that's watching me on YouTube and welcome you into our community, start a friendship. Feel free to add me. My in-game name is in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, Tatiana C. And yeah, I'm always welcoming new friends. I send my friend gifts. I get up at a certain time in the morning and I send friend gifts off to everybody that's requested them. I stockpile things so that I have friend gifts for the community. And I plushie farm for you guys so that you guys can have things that are hard to get in the game. We do walkthroughs. We just have a great time. So please consider joining me on Twitch. TEC09 is up there on the screen for you. And that is my username on all the platforms that are iconed there below. Find one that you like to watch content on, and please follow me because I would love to have you. Check out my videos. I'll probably try to pin them here at the card at the end for the Toadstool Path if you're interested in that, because that came along in the spring. And we will be covering the Zendru Tree quest line and walkthrough and All-Face Friendship. Those will also be in subsequent videos. So if you're interested in that content, come back to my channel in the next few days and look for it, because I am going to be uploading a lot of Palia content. Love you guys. Thank you so very much for the time that you've spent here watching this content today. Hopefully I'll see you in stream. Hopefully you'll win some stuff from me. But until then, take care. Bye.